Are you desirous of creating YouTube videos? Creating YouTube videos can be expensive, right? No, not today. I'm going to show you how to make a YouTube studio setup in about $60 or 4,200 Indian rupees. Hi, my name is Dr. A.K. Venkatachalam. I am an orthopedic surgeon in Chennai, India. I have been making talking head videos on YouTube for the last couple of years. The goal of my videos was to propagate and disseminate information on my procedures like joint replacement, arthroscopy, ACL reconstruction, and orthobiologic surgery. You can find information about my procedures and my interests from my website www.drakvenkat.com. These videos which I made about my subject are available on my YouTube channel Madras Joint Replacement Center MJRC. I started off by using my laptop camera, but the quality of the inbuilt camera left much to be desired when compared to the excellent quality of DSLR smartphones or camcorders. So that doesn't mean that you need to buy the ultimate equipment and the latest equipment when you are just beginning. The main thing is to start making videos with whatever equipment you have and proceed to acquire these devices later on in your filmmaking career or hobby. Many of those advanced videos use DSLR cameras, sound mixers, studio lighting. You will definitely get results with those. But to make presentable, decent videos when you are just beginning as a hobby, you don't have to dig deep into your savings. When you have built your subscriber base, you can purchase more equipment to take your video production to the next higher level. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a tabletop YouTube studio setup for less than 5,000 Indian rupees or $45 with quality equipment. None of this will be below par. You can try to lower the cost by sourcing these items from other sources like the local markets. I have some bonus tips in this video which I will share with you near the end of this video. So be sure to watch till the end to get this tip. Without wasting much time, let's dive into the basics. To make videos, you need a camera, audio source, light source, and a tabletop tripod. I cut the cost of a video camera by using my phone camera. It is a Samsung Note 20 Ultra and gives amazing pictures with the front and better video with the back camera. I'm actually filming myself with my Samsung Note 20 Ultra camera right now. To use your camera while filming yourself, it is advisable to position the camera at an optimal level. Many people use the stand of their case or just a pop socket, but the phone is tilted upwards from the vertical axis and will be directed towards the ceiling instead of being directed towards your face while it is vertical. So what will happen? Your gaze will, instead of looking forward in the forward direction and facing the audience, will be looking like that. And you have seen so many videos where the speaker is looking down and not looking straight at you. So that could be irritating. Others may try to support their phones on a windowsill, but this is risky as your phone can tip down and fall to the ground and the glass may break. So a tripod is recommended to position your phone at the correct level. One can buy a tripod in the local market for as little as 4 or 500 rupees. I bought an Archon tripod with a phone holder online. It cost me 1770 Indian rupees. It has a spirit level to check the leveling of the camera. The image or video image should be parallel to the floor, as any gross deviation will lead to the viewers having to tilt their neck. Suppose your phone camera is tilted to one side, then the video will be oblique. So your viewers will have to look at you unless you have already edited in your post production, and that is a hassle. You don't want that to happen. So to ascertain that the top margin of your camera is parallel, or the top margin of your phone is parallel to the floor, it is better to use a tripod. The spirit level in this tripod is invaluable as a guide to correct positioning. Next, you will need a phone clamp to hold the phone in the tripod. You can get phone holders in the local market for as little as 150 rupees to a few thousand rupees online. My clamp came with the Archon tripod and allows me to position the phone in both landscape and portrait modes for YouTube and Instagram videos. When buying a clamp, see if the jaws of the clamp are padded to avoid scratching your phone screen. The next thing to make your picture look good is light. Natural lighting is the best source if you have it in your house. If you have it near a window, stand by a window or balcony to illuminate yourself. If you don't have reliable natural light, then you will need an artificial source of light. I have two DIY ring lights which I am using right now. I made these ring lights by myself using simple base of a pot, a flower pot. Ring lights are a favorite amongst beginners as they occupy less space, are affordable, easy on the eye, and most importantly, they cast a soft light on the subject. My homemade ring lights uses electrical insulation paper to soften the light. These cost me about 500 to make for each. These include the LED strip for 400 rupees, pot base for 80 rupees. I had to buy an additional AC to DC adapter for 300 rupees to power it. And I also bought other items like silver foil, mirror paper, etc. The total cost of one ring light was about 1000 rupees. You can see how I made this light in this video here. I used two ring lights. You can use one also. The ring light is mounted on a light stand which cost about 650 Indian rupees. So with the cost of the stand included, the cost of a single ring light source comes to about 1650 rupees or 25 US dollars. The most important part of a video is the sound. One can tolerate poor resolution in the visual quality, but not poor audio. You could use the inbuilt microphone in your phone camera if you are sitting close to the camera, but that leads to the situation in which you are looking too close to the camera and your face may be bloated. It is advisable to sit at a distance of about 2 feet from the camera, or else as a sound source you could use the provided earphones or purchased buds to record audio. I often use these, but now I'm using an external mic and I've connected it to my phone. Latest phones have eliminated the earphone jack. So you will need a 3.5mm to USB-C adapter for the latest Samsung phones, or a lightning to 3.5mm adapter for iPhones to use lavalier mics like what I'm using right now. You can get a good source of audio with a lavalier mic called Boya M1 mic. I'll put a link in the description below. This Boya mic is a lavalier mic, meaning that you can use it by clipping it to the top of your shirt. It has a power source inside which there is a battery, and it powers the mic when you are using it with a DSLR camera. For phones, you don't need to use the power source. This Boya mic cost me 775 Indian rupees on Amazon, or $10. I'll show you the difference in the sound quality when sound is recorded with the Boya mic right now. I'm recording this sound with my Boya mic right now, and I'm going to just unplug the phone. I have just unplugged the mic from the camera, and this is what you will hear when I'm using the onboard phone camera mic. Now I'm again using the Boya mic, and you can see that the sound quality has improved. I'm using the native video app of my Samsung phone, but you can use the
professional camera in the phone. In this app, that is Pro Video app, you can adjust the loudness of the sound, or you can choose the mic in the options in the app itself. You can use the front facing app. You can increase the sensitivity of the mic by sliding up the slider. That is a topic for another video. So in summary, the total cost of my setup is as follows. One ring light on its light stand cost 1650 Indian rupees. The Archon tripod was 1775 rupees, and the Boya mic cost 775 rupees. So the total cost comes to about 4200 rupees, or about $60. In the next video, I will show you how you can lower the cost further by a do-it-yourself softbox. I have made a video and you can see a link to that video over here. Subscribe to my YouTube channel Madras Joint Replacement Center MJRC and smash the bell icon to get a notification when I upload this latest video. I am using my own setup, the ring lights, to record this footage right now. As you can see, you can produce decent quality videos with this setup. I had promised a tip before. It is this. While recording with the front facing camera as I am doing now, you should look into the camera which is situated over here. You should not look into the phone like what I am doing now. Otherwise, your sight, the line of sight, will not be facing the audience but will be facing somewhere else, and that gives an odd impression. Beginners always tend to do this. They like to look at themselves while recording, but it's not advisable. You can learn, you can make it a habit to look into the camera as I am doing now. If you have stayed to watch this video so far, I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. As always, like, share and subscribe, and after subscribing, hit the bell icon. I'll see you again in the next video. Cheers.